Hi everyone, I'm Brian Ewell, the Master Superintendent of Uplands Golf Club. Today I just wanted to give you a few highlights of some of the upcoming construction that we have on starting on March 9th. We're here on the 15th hole and we're going to work on the Jeff Mingay course improvement plan, and that's part of it is to restore this golf green, what it used to be like before we did this work in the 1980s. This bunker here and these mounds were built by road builders, so it was never really an attractive bunker or very playable, especially on the back. So Jeff's plan here is to take the existing grade of the green, remove this whole mound, and then taper it back. And we're going to take the height of the green all the way down to grade here. And we'll have this beautiful Gary oak, about a 40-year-old Gary oak, which will be the main backdrop of the green. Some of these ornamentals have been quite damaged, so we won't be able to save these, but we will be replanting a few new trees in other locations. So we'll grade this down here, and as the picture shows, it'll be just a nice gentle slope right to grade here, and we'll also clean up some of the bush in the back. And as the picture shows on the left-hand side, we'll remove the bunker, and same thing, we'll be tapering that down on the left-hand side of the green, and then we'll resod this, and then this will be all mowed on shortcut grass, like some of our most recent renovations, where you can putt up to the slope to the green, or you can chip whatever challenge you want. So there'll be a lot of different shot challenges around this green. For a small green, it'll actually provide a wide variety of character for the players. The second part of our renovation project here on the 15th hole is add a couple bunkers on the right hand side to stop the balls from rolling in. It's a very challenging hole, and remember, second shots will start rolling and actually keep going into the pond. So part of Jeff Mingay's plan here is to have some bunkers to show you where the hazard is, but also to capture your balls rather than them rolling into the pond. As the picture shows, the first larger bunker starts about here and it goes into that direction. And then in the distance there, you see a flashlight on the fairway there. There'll be a smaller bunker there as well, and it'll give you a good definition of the water as well as capturing your ball here. So add some nice challenges or difficult second or third shots into the green. While we're working on the fairway bunkers, what we're also going to do is we're going to remove this yellow flag iris. This is considered an invasive species or an aquatic weed under the provincial government regulations, and you're supposed to remove this iris. But one of the nice things about removing this is not only the cleaning up of the pond edges, this iris actually draws a lot of oxygen out of the pond here. And in this particular pond, even though we have trout, we don't have a large population. So these iris have really populated along the side here. So we're going to be scraping this out. We will leave a little bit of iris near our wood duck box towards the end there, because with the variety of ducklings and that we get here each year, they still need a place to hide out from the bald eagles that sit up on the tree. So we are going to leave a little bit of yellow flag iris that we can manage manually without equipment. If it gets bigger, we can use shovels to dig it out, but still provide the ducklings some protection from the eagles. So this will be a good improvement for the pond, just a better presentation, and hopefully we'll be able to increase our trout population here. The next part of our renovation process is on the back of the 16th green here. For a short par 4 that's just over 300 yards, we've got these mounds here that really stops the golf ball from going over and causing you any problem. Back in the early 1980s, these mounds weren't here, so if you actually went over, your ball would go right down to the grade, which could be almost 4 feet below the height of the green. So some more challenge if you go long on here. Once again, this will be cut with a fairway mower or a tee and collar mower, so this will be your shortcut grass. So as the picture shows, you'll see the grade will be nice and subtle. We've got some Excelsior cedars in the back that will screen cars and homes, but still allow you to view the Olympic Mountains in 10, 15 years. So it'll provide more privacy on this hole. So we'll get rid of this and have it tapered. And then the next part of this work on 16 the mounds that were built here back in the early 80s were too severe. Once again, these were built by road builders, and they had no concept of natural mounds. And these mounds are almost 6 feet tall, too abrupt. So we'll soften the mounds, soften the mound on the other side of the bunker, and then redo or put a new bunker in here, and it'll go up, the bunker will go up about another 10 feet to the front of the green as the picture shows. So the bunker will come into a little bit more into play, but also capture any errant golf balls that'll go to the right side. So these changes are going to start on March 9th. They'll take about 7 to 10 days to do the construction work. Then we're going to do some sodding, and our goal is to hopefully have this open up by the end of March with weather permitting. And in the meantime, we'll have some temporary greens that we'll cut down to greens height and top dress them with sand, so they'll still be playable for you for a temporary green. But these are some great improvements that are happening in 2026 for the members of Uplands Golf Club. Happy golfing, everyone.